Ayo, this is Dash. And today I am out at the range before we open, and I'm hoping that I can get this done. But I'm not sure because I have a tall task. The task, as you can see by the title, I'm gonna be breaking in this shotgun. This is a Mac 1014 Military Armament Corporation 1014, and I guess we're coming up on New Year, New Me, but this is a Turkish shotgun, so it fits in theme with the Canucks. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm supposed to run 100 rounds through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is gonna suck. We'll see. I don't know if I have enough time to run 100 rounds through it to break it in. I do have about 80, 85 rounds. So with that being said, I'm going to start with 50 slugs. One of the things I noticed out of the box, this shotgun is way heavier than I expected it to be. I am going to go ahead and get this guy loaded. So sometimes people don't necessarily know how to load a shotgun, which is completely, I won't say understandable. So in order to load this, I'm gonna have to pull back on the charging handle and it locks back. At that point, I drop one of my slugs. So at that point, we can put one in the tube if necessary, put one in the chamber, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually going to press, there's a button on the side to release the charging handle, and I'm going to load my 5 rounds into the tube, take the shotgun, I'm turning it upside down, press, let's see how many this holds. I believe it holds 5. That's 3, 4, 5. And I always like to load my shotguns into the tube, the magazine tube, or the tube, versus putting one in the chamber first. Yep, so it took 5. Now I'm not going to also put one into the chamber just because I want to kind of keep track of how many rounds I am firing. So we're basically going to be firing 5 rounds at a time. Oh, my ears are going backwards, but I have my ears on. And all right, so at this point, there's a button just above the trigger. I'm going to press that, and that releases everything, so I can now manipulate the slide. Now I'll put one in the chamber. Safety is off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is gonna suck.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
This is definitely gonna suck. All right, so I'm going to press the button to drop the bolt forward and load another 5 rounds. So I'm shooting a snowman today. I know. So I'm gonna take a picture of the snowman right now after the 5 rounds, and I'll insert it. Let's run it. We got another, press that. All right, perfect. I got another 5 rounds. All right. Rinse and repeat. 2 boxes. So in the instructions, it said to run 100 rounds through this thing to break it in. It seems like it's rolling just fine, but it says that it'll be able to handle lighter rounds or lighter loads once the break-in period is done. Press the button near the trigger, send it, rack it, put one in the chamber. Now there is a rail on the top where I could put an optic up there, but for right now, we'll just leave this cover on here, and the sights I am shooting, oh, I didn't take a picture. I'm shooting at 10 yards. So let's see. Pretty good. All right. All right. Woo! The barrel is warming up. 15. Four, 5. All right. Let's go for the head this time. Oh, help. I put one in the chamber. Boom. Headshots. 20 rounds. This is how I get my ammo. People drop shells and they end up being on the floor and I get to shoot. All right, let's see what time it is. 10:53 or 9:53. So we're gonna press the button by the trigger, put one in the chamber, and 5 more rounds. Woo! The barrel's hot. That's 25 rounds. All right. Another 5. Watch my hands this time. Oh, I forgot to take a picture. Sorry. Yes, my shoulder is actually hurting. And oh boy, that is gonna leave a mark. Watch my hands. I might get through this box of 50. What am I doing here? Send the bolt. Oops. Four, 5. Press that. Crack it. Oh yeah, let's take this off. Whew. Putting on a brave face, but my shoulder is hurting. Whew. Not even going front. I'm sure there's somebody is gonna, what did the snowman do to you? I don't know. But listen, thank you guys for watching. If it weren't for you guys watching, I wouldn't, I don't say want to, but I wouldn't, what did I do wrong? There we go. Now I get it. Okay, so now that I put one in the chamber, I could load another round in there, but I'm not worried about that. Okay, so let's do this. Oh my God. I got 5 more rounds. Whew. That's it. I'm not shooting anywhere else right now. My shoulder actually really hurts. All right, I guess these last couple, I'll do some more headshots on the poor snowman. And I think we'll probably be good. That's 50 rounds. This is the most rounds I've shot through a shotgun, I'll say ever, but probably ever, especially at one time. 4, that was only 4, but all right. Close that guy. And like I said, we're going for headshots. All right. We are, whew. The barrel is warm. I don't know. Yep. I can see it smoking. There's some smoke coming off of this guy. Before I started shooting, I did put a decent amount of oil all down in the opening here. And it doesn't look too bad. There's a little bit of carbon down in there, but it doesn't look like there's any metal chipping off or anything like that. I am very happy. This again was the Mac 1014, and I don't know if I told you, I don't remember, but I purchased this guy because of the fact that the model number was 1014. My birthday, in case you didn't know, and or want to get me something next year, is October 14th. So it spoke to me. I'm a big two-tone guy. I like two-tone weapons. So that's the reason why I purchased this one. This is the Marine model. Anyway, I don't really know. I'm gonna say I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with this, but I don't have a plan for this one just yet. It really spoke to me again because of the serial, excuse me, the model number, and it matching my birthday. I will report back a little later on how my shoulder does throughout the day. But thank you guys so very much. And before I end it, so I'll interject how my shoulder's doing at the end of the day. All right, so I figured while I was editing this, I would just go ahead and tell you guys what happened at the end of the day. I ended up shooting another almost 20 rounds kind of in between as folks came off the lanes. So I didn't get to the full 100. I'm pretty sure I ran enough rounds through the shotgun. I did not get to the full 100. I ended up running about 70-ish rounds through the shotgun. 70, 75-ish rounds through the shotgun all told. Towards the end, I did use some double-aught buck and not just slugs, but I did, in fact, have a bruise on my shoulder. I am filming this. Today is Tuesday. That was filmed at the range on Sunday. I do still have soreness in my shoulder, and if you have suggestions on a buttstock pad, please feel free to leave them down below. Anyway, back to the video. Anyway, thank you guys so very much as always for watching. Those of you guys who saw the last video where I purchased a Canic, I can't even say it, where I purchased a Glock. Oh my gosh, the amount of grief I have been getting for purchasing something other than a Canic it's been real. But anyway, I guess this is another one of those new year, new me type deals. We will see what this holds. And this is actually my first semi-auto shotgun. So far, I'm very pleased with it. It shoots very well out of the box. I did actually lube it. Most of the time when I'm breaking in pistols, I don't lube them, but this one did actually run flawlessly, no problems. And I guess technically I'm still supposed to run another 50-ish rounds through it. I do have, I was prepared to shoot these rounds. These are rounds that I've picked up off of the floor over the, let's say years, but over time. And I have about 40 rounds in there that I was going to plan to shoot, but I bought a box of slugs to make sure that they were brand new, that it was brand new ammo, and I didn't have any problems because of the ammo. So I'm saying thank you again for watching. And if you have some suggestions or upgrades or other things like that that I could or should do to this this shotgun, please let me know. From what I understand, it will directly bolt on Benelli parts because this is a Benelli clone. So let me know. Anyway, thanks. I'll see you next time.